Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 5. Last time we ended up doing all of the trial quests that Lavenza set out for us, and unlocked every person's ultimate skill. Now, we didn't get them because the ultimate skills are quite expensive, growth point-wise, like 55 to 60 each. And that's before you even include all the growth points needed in order to be able to go down the skill tree to get it. But everything is severe damage, so surely they're worthwhile. Also, a lot of them had a lot of range increases, which all the characters wouldn't have otherwise, so that's pretty good. But we still need growth points, so continue the story, shall we? Now, if you're actually like farming in this game, like going back, replaying old missions and whatnot, that's probably not an issue, but considering we've done absolutely zero farming outside of doing the quests that complete them, we haven't gone back and replayed any levels up until this point. So we're about as XP starved, I guess you could call it, as we're gonna be, outside of doing the more or less mandatory. I mean, I imagine everybody wanted to see me do the quest fights. Alright, so Toshihiro is in this fight regardless. A Light of a Promise deals heavy damage in a large area. 96 damage is not exactly a lot. The game's kind of trying to hard sell that one to me. Like, who do you think I am, game? It's not bad damage, but I mean, heavy is kind of debatable. Defeat all enemies. Well, considering they put them right behind me, I'm pretty sure I can kind of just walk up and down smash this guy. But, yeah, sure, you know, let's see how this goes, shall we? I didn't even look at the rewards for this one. 9 turns, fewer than 3 allies left. Okay, so you can lose essentially one person. Alright, well, we get a free hit on these guys. We're gonna attack them. This would be the turn 2 do it. The man's got an insane amount of HP. Man, that is a bit of a run to get up there, that's for sure. Would it not just be better to go all in on this guy? Like, I'm pretty sure it's just better to go all in on this guy. And would probably do the best job of that due to her high damage plus lower SP cost due to getting once mores. Are we gonna one-shot the big guy immediately? I highly doubt it. But the other two are basically done for. Umbrella Lady shouldn't realistically do anything to us. Alright, you can go ahead and pull these guys. The pull will do just enough damage to get the kills. The launcher is already half health. Presumably he's gonna go and attempt to summon new minions. Light of a Promise, does this actually hit you? No. Range is still not that large. Alright then. Joker, 105. Megidola still does more damage. Yeah, is he really gonna live through this turn? Oh, he really lives with 1 HP. Oh, that's so lame. If I crit him there, he died. If any of them crit him there, he died. Of course they would spawn a healer right next to this guy. Well, throwing the drummer right there was actually really good for us. That just means we can go ahead and use him to score once more off of him. I'm kind of surprised she was actually able to hit me from there. She didn't get the percentage chance. Alright, this is just me getting ambush spawned right there, which is extremely lame. But I can't say that I'm surprised that it happened. Alright, let's get rid of the guy up there. And we'll probably take another hit. Not too worried about that. We can always have Toshihiro just heal people, or Makoto. That's fine, because now he's reeling, in which case Joker can go ahead and make use of that. Wow, are you actually one spot away from being able to hit both of those guys? That's annoying.
Seems like a bad idea.
Oh no, it'll be fine, Ann. Don't you worry about it. It really is one spot off. Alright, well that's annoying, but for different reasons. I guess I could have used the pole on him in theory. With that. Nah, he still would have been out of range. Okay, so let's have Ann. Femme Fatale is not going to get this kill here. Joker, can he actually get him with Phantom Judge? It generally has some good range, not enough. Makoto's isn't going to matter. She can just heal Ann, that's fine. That's not a real problem. Joker, you can go ahead and tag you and get him off of you. We might actually be able to finish her off before she gets back up. Which would be ideal, because they tend to be quite annoying when they stay alive longer than they need to be. Alright. So Toshiro can absolutely get rid of you up here. Alright. I gotta use the Light of a Promise, sadly, in order to make it happen, but that's okay. We got SP regen for days with Toshiro, because Toshiro things. Makoto is going to play healer, just so that way Ann doesn't keel over, though she really shouldn't once I get rid of the big guy. But it will just help clear up a little bit of healing. Can you just get him with your gun? Sadly not. Still going to have to do a little bit more damage. This guarantees the kill. The healer should presumably just go to heal himself. We're being a little bit slow with clearing out the enemies, but considering Big Boy there had like almost, what, 700 HP or whatever? It's not too bad. Makoto, you could probably pick that up. I think I would rather just have Toshiro take it if possible. Really, Crystal Reaper? Okay. Light of a Promise somehow is not enough to be able to get this kill. That's fine, because now Toshiro can go ahead and pick that up with this. Potentially better uses of that, but that saved us a whole trip of having to go all the way around in order to make that happen. This would open the barrier, though I'm not sure why we would do that at this point, since we should be able to attack them through the barrier. In which case, why would we not just do that instead? You're not at full HP, so you don't get your movement increase anymore, which is kind of sad. Surely you can't jump over this barrier. Like, I highly doubt it, and yet somehow it looks like you can. Alright, well, if I pull you right now, then I can go ahead and have everybody else just get rid of you, because you're going to be out here all alone and not have your counter. Yeah, I had a feeling you couldn't jump over that. Though the game really wanted to make it look like you could. Do I tag him with you? Nah, I'd rather tag him with Ann. She saves more SP on once mores. Although I have Quascotal, which saves me like 40% or something, so maybe he doesn't maybe she doesn't actually save as much. Wow, he's actually gonna live with like 1 HP. Of course he is. Although Joker's just gonna clean him up, so it's fine. Oh, I can even get him with my weakest one. And because it's Despair, I'll actually get a little bit more movement next turn. Because of the way we did that, not looking like the enemy's actually gonna come out of its way to go ahead and try to fight me. It's probably the more annoying enemy setup over there with the umbrella, just because of the ways we're gonna have to go about getting them out of the way. Toshiro, you can go ahead and just chill for the time being. Alright, let's go ahead and just hit this button here, that way we can see what our options are at the very least here. Wow, you're really still out of range of these guys, huh? Makoto, how does yours look like? Can you hit the pull on those guys from there? You can. Alright, I can't hit the pull on anybody from there. We're gonna keep those big boys blocked off for the time being, just because I don't want to deal with them just yet. It would make more sense to get rid of those guys first. Big guys is going to take a minute, especially if we don't hit them to activate their counters to get over to us.
So it's my turn now.
I'll show no mercy.
And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get a once mores right here, unless we have somebody else set you up a once more, which we can with Makoto here. We're just using the heavier version of that skill just for the damage. Now we have access to voltage. Oh, alright, that's going to close immediately as soon as I do that. That's annoying in its own right, but for different reasons. Okay, so... And are you able to make it back over here to the button? I think you can.
So it's my turn. All right.
Of course, Toshiro's like one movement off being able to reach it.
Right, let's go.
Alright, yeah.
What to do here?
I'll show no mercy.
You're literally one button press off, are you serious? Or one square off? Alright then. Femme Fatale, we can use to go ahead and break somebody else out of cover. So then we'll be able to get it once more off of them. And I say we use it on the drummer over here. Since Femtate... not bad. Not bad. The AI's dumb. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Alright, well, whatever. It gives her another movement, I guess. Unfortunately, I would have been able to stack once more yet again if I was given it. I'm not going to be able to tag anybody through this wall here either because of how these are closed off. In theory, I have gun range on those two big guys up there. What if I jump up here? Oh, it said I actually had a line of sight on somebody for a sec. No, okay, it was Dash. Alright, never mind. I was thinking I did, but no, not just yet. Alright.
I'll show no mercy.
Do we want Anne this far behind cover? That's a real good question, isn't it? This does get me around the umbrella person, in which case we can go ahead and just kind of wail on them a little bit. Anne is still at about half health, so we don't want to go too ham with her just yet.
Let's go. All right.
You really just had to be one square off, didn't you? That's so... Oh, man.
Show them our strength.
And now you can hit them? I mean, I'll take it.
And this one.
But, like, now you can hit them? But why? Yeah.
All right.
And now you can make use of your once mores over here because now they're broken. Can maybe hit both of you? Nah, it still can't hit you both. Okay. So Anne's just gonna lay waste to these guys over here. Pretty much gets rid of that dude. What was it? Arbinian goes last in turn order, I believe. So unless they go out of the way to heal themselves, they're just gonna die to
What to do here?
our special there. Wow, that's really not enough to get the triple threat? Okay, there we go. It has to be right here, though. Just to reach him. Surely there's a better use than that. Like just doing damage.
I'll show you.
That doesn't count as enough out of the way to keep the umbrella person. Although they will be pointed this way, and then I guess Makoto can make use of that. We are leaving one guy at 1 HP, which we should probably just get rid of for the sake of reducing damage and whatnot, but I think, okay. If I stand on this, that opens up the big guys, so we leave it here, it cuts the others off, but the big guys also can't get to them, so really only the little guys are going to be able to do anything. Okay. Alright, well these guys can't hit me at all thanks to the cover bonuses. He managed to hit me. Alright, well, Anne still has enough HP to take little noob hits like that, so we're not worried. She'll probably end up healing us. Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be the case. Would have rather had the SP, honestly, but it is what it is. Well, he's out of range. We can make use of that. You're at full HP now, so you get your +2 movement because of reasons.
This isn't okay, sir.
Gives me enough range to tap him. And Makoto. I think we just want Toshiro to go ahead and maybe step on the button, and then can I get Light of a Promise? You don't have enough range. Liberator, when he's at 1 HP each, clears out these two. We did open the door, that's fine. There's no way either of those reach him. Joker can go ahead and bully the umbrella user here. And then Shelby gets her knocked down. Although we're not really going to be able to get around her for a triple threat. Although if we pull ourselves that far, it looks like it's going to be able to happen. Standing on a second red button doesn't mean anything. Can't say I'm surprised there. This should just get rid of these three, right? Wow, really? That doesn't count as hitting this guy? Real.
You'll get no mercy.
Of course it doesn't. Alright. Not that we can't just one-shot this dude anyways. You're just out of range. Is movement better for you or for Joker? It doesn't really matter, especially if those big guys are like the last ones of the area. Now get rid of the umbrella lady, which just gets rid of all those issues. Can you just get him with gun damage? No. Alright then.
I'll show no mercy.
Let's allow you to get some SP back. Joker, you just want to take this one? Although you're gonna block Hannah if I don't move her first and then have you do it. Does this kill? It does. Let me steal his movement so we might be able to get back to the big guys before Toshiro has to really deal with them. And you can go ahead and just chill right here for the time being. Everybody's gonna get good SP charge. They both ran into a wall. Jeez. Alright. AI continuing to do AI things. We can actually bully both of those two right here because they won't be able to counterattack over the wall. And I should still have access to this, which I do. Okay, so now I can have Toshiro bonk them. And they won't be able to get over the wall to be able to deal with them. Except you don't have enough for Liberator anymore. Joker's not in range. Alright, well that's really annoying. Fine. So these guys are just gonna chill right there. I could have done that differently. I could have had Toshiro. Even if he popped one, that would have given Anne a once more opportunity, and then she could have hit the other two. Alright, we could have played that one better for more damage. Not that this is bad. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to make use of that triple threat, unfortunately, because of how that goes. That opens this way, which opens it right in front of those guys. So we're gonna hold off on that one. I'm just gonna go with a no on that one. Go ahead and pop one, and go ahead and just take another free shot at him. You do more damage to this guy because of reasons. We're gonna keep you right here. We will throw down a heal for Anne, though. The range on the heal is absolutely insane. Joker's just gonna charge and get SP back, I guess, even though he's basically at full. Wow, really? You had enough movement for that? Wow, what? Oh, wait a minute. Why do you have so much movement? Oh, wait a minute. What? 4 movement? Ain't no way that was 4. What? Assuming both in these two range, even if it was the closest one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Are you serious? This is not 4 move. Why you lying to me, Gabe? Alright, so he's standing right here. Even if we went 2 back and then 5 to the right, this dude has 7 move. What? This dude has like double the move that the game's trying to tell me that he does. I've been lied to.
So it's my turn now.
Okay, Gabe, is that how we're gonna be now? Eat this? I was like, okay, maybe it's a skill or something I overlooked. No, they just decided they wanted to double their movement, I guess. Must be nice. Man, if only I could do that. We're still, again, level 60 personas, yet all of our ultimate personas are in the 90s or something, so I'm really sure when we're supposed to be getting those outside of just grinding at the end or something.
You bet.
Unless there's like some post-game things to do. And that's a wrap. Are we just gonna keep fighting gears though? I'm getting pretty sick of how boring this world is. The blandness of this realm most likely represents the stagnant world Samael desires. There's no conflict since no one wants anything to change, but as a result you end up with total silent stasis. Alright, before we came to the metaverse, remember how that cup in LeBlanc was floating in midair? Yeah, I could have stopped time. The gear symbol on the door would prove it. Being made to participate in this god's weird play is starting to get on my nerves. Let's get to the next one already, come on. Alright, another one. What do we got this time? 5, 6, 9 enemies, okay. Oh man, that's just asking for me to go in on them. And we absolutely will, just like we did last time. More buttons, so that way we can presumably close off areas to the enemies. Since it doesn't seem like the enemy's able to do it, or smart enough to do it, which is also options. Makoto and Ann should have a field day here, and Joker will make it. This is looking like a pretty good setup in terms of the general grouping of the enemies for us. The question is more so, where do I want to do it? 9 turns in order to get that, clear stage, nobody gets KO'd. Now the question becomes, who do we want to lead with? I think I still want it to be Makoto, because her whole thing is just grouping people, and then letting others deal with it. Wow, really? You don't have cover from there? Alright, well, we'll stick you on the wall, just so that way it counts as coverage. Why are we going for these guys instead of the launcher? Because reasons.
Seriously not good.
Alright, let's go. What to do here?
Alright, and
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
can you hit everyone with Maggie from here? Probably. I need to get access to the guy on the right here, I think, in order to hit all of them. I do. And I will hit everyone. Although the big guy will still live from the looks of it, but we can have Toshiro go ahead and pop them for us. That's going to give us a wide triple threat. Not that we can really make use of it at the moment. Will Light of a Promise actually hit all of these guys if I target this guy? It will. I'll take out the 3 guys in the back, weaken the big guy. Okay, and can go ahead and clear out those guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use like Ann or Joker just to get rid of them. I guess I would still rather have Ann do the damage. I can steal his movement right here, and then I can get Joker to make his way back over for Ann to do the things. That's fine. I'm still wondering if it's actually intentional for us to be able to attack over the barriers here with our personas. It seems like it would make far more sense for it to block us from being able to do such in order to make it more difficult as a result. Alright, I've got more explosive barrels over here that I'd rather not deal with if possible. Wow, I'm really one spot off of the dash, really now. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Am I able to get rid of both of these explosives? Sadly, not. Alright, now the real question is which one... I guess I'll just go ahead and get rid of this one right here. I don't think I'm going to make use out of it, so I'd rather just not have it wreck me while I'm trying to make moves here. Might have been better to go after the launcher just to get him weaker. Although getting rid of the big guys is always worthwhile. Fortunately, Toshiro just takes so much damage. Though going after Makoto is absolutely okay. She has a ton of HP for me to play around with, and she can heal herself. So there's no real reason to not do it. We can go over here. It doesn't really do anything for us, though. Just yet, that is. We can use you over here. It doesn't give me a once more because you're still technically in cover.
Persona!
That's just enough range for me to not be able to get to the launcher.
Here I go.
You can go ahead and heal. You get the fact that Toshiro can't melee. Well, I understand why he can't, but though it is kind of annoying. 96 damage versus 80. When did your gun damage get better than Liberator?
Show them our strength.
I mean, it's always been slightly better, but now it's starting to get much better.
Good work.
I guess just he scales better on gun damage, maybe?
Now you will feel my rage.
I should have used Liberator. I don't know why I didn't not use that. That was dumb. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to use Makoto here to go ahead and knock this guy around.
You're doing great.
What to do here?
And we're fine with that because now Ann can go ahead and get it once more as a result. That's a kill. Do I even need that in order to get him? Maggie is cheaper. This is even cheaper than both of them here. We did get the crit. Not that it really matters. He was going to be dead anyways. Even more so. Alright, so we drop... What do we want to do? Drop Femme Fatale here. Although I guess we could do Phantom Judge. We might actually have enough range to hit this guy. And we do. We will get it once more off of it. This might trigger the big guy to jump over the wall, in which case I can get more once mores. Not over, like, the red wall, but over the nuts and bolts over there. Okay, and now I should be able to use Maggie, presumably? I can. It doesn't hit Big Boy, but it does give me another once more and free damage on these guys.
I'll show no mercy.
And then Joker, you can go ahead and just hit this guy for the free
You'll be
damage.
safe there.
Alright, so if we're gonna do that, we'll sit over here, that way we don't get hit by the barrel. But also hit the barrel to get rid of it, plus knock this guy around so Ann can make use of it.
My turn.
Now you're out of range. No way you live with 1 HP with this, are you kidding me? Wow, even with the crit it wasn't enough. Really, game? You sure about that?
Time to get serious.
I don't believe. He lives through that. The healer should just go after a heal, in which case I'd rather go after the big guy here. Because that'll more or less guarantee the kill, especially after the burn there. This guy could throw stones at us, though I don't see why he would. We're considered undercover, although now they're gonna get it once more because of the way he did that, except he went after Ann instead.
4 enemies left. Show 'em
For whatever reason.
I'm ready.
Makoto's just gonna chill for the time being. We're actually gonna go ahead and have her pull this guy, so that way he's out of cover, so we can get the once more train going again.
All right, let's go.
We don't really need Toshiro to do it. I'd rather have one of these two do it.
Now's the time.
Can Maggie hit both of these guys? Nah, they're just barely out of range to blame. Of course, they're all out of range by 1, basically. Man, that's annoying.
My turn.
Can Light of a Promise actually hit him? No, I can hit 3 of them. I can hit all of them, actually. Man, Light of a Promise got some range to it, huh? Alright. Ultimate skill for Toshiro. Well, now we can just lay waste to this guy. Just go ahead and just keep eating him.
So graceful. Panther's living up to her name.
That's going to knock him back a little bit. I don't want to do that just yet, just so that way people have range on him. Go ahead and stick you right here. Liberator? No, we would want your gun damage because it does more damage. And then Ann does more damage than ours, so we'll use Maggie because it does more damage than our medium despair skill. He's not going to get knocked down, but just due to being a launcher type. Lucky for him. The best thing he can do is just summon a big guy at this point. It really shouldn't just matter, because he should be running back up to us, more or less. Nope, he's chilled. He's accepted defeat. Alright then. Well, it doesn't really matter who we use to get this kill.
Let's go.
Boink. Easy. Okay, I was expecting that to be the end of them. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to get a move on.
Here I go.
Didn't really...
Right, let's
Yeah, I
go.
was expecting that to be the last one, so I wasn't really,
Witness our
you know, looking for more enemies. Okay, well, of course, Anne's just barely out of range in order to make use of this. Well, okay then. Anybody out of cover I can make use of over here? No. Wow, you're really gonna step on the button so I can't get to the launcher?
Whip 'em into
I see what you're doing, although we have access to this blue button, so it's not like we couldn't get over there anyways, but okay. Sure. This is gonna put you out of range. Okay, you're not gonna be able to do anything this turn anyways. Go ahead and use Medi. May as well go ahead and heal us up.
You really saved me.
Sorry. Right, let's go.
Jashira can still move and is just barely out of range because of course she is. Go ahead and just get rid of this barrel because why not?
So it's my turn.
Not a real reason to not. Oops. Go ahead and continue to clear some of these barrels out. The ones that aren't useful to us, for sure. We'll keep the barrier up for the time being. Probably won't make too much of a difference since he's just going to throw everybody at me. Drum of speed? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh yes, everybody just crowd around the explosive barrel if you would please. You know, just make a little life a little easier. We got 3 4-ish turns here. Okay. Well, I definitely want to get to work on that launcher as soon as we can. Maggie will launch everybody, including Makoto.
No mercy.
So let's just move her back a step, shall we? Alright.
Now's the time.
I'd still rather have Makoto do it, though.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
She's not really a killer, is the thing. She's just set up. Kind of like Haru, but just better.
Shall we do this? What to do?
Usually grouping people the way she does is better than just the way that Haru does it. Now,
It's my turn.
can you hit both of Maggie? You can. And they're not going to get knocked away, so Anne should also be able to get them, assuming she has the skill, the same skill range. So we can have her get those.
I'll show no mercy.
Oh,
And we will go ahead and have her do those, just because of the fact that she can't move any farther this turn.
Looking good.
all right, let's go. What to do here? So it's my turn.
It definitely seems like they want me to have Toshiro open up this way, so then I can knock Big Boy off his pedestal over here. Which we may or may not be able to do this turn. If I use the little version, can I just hit him plus one other? I can't. And people might be like, why? So that way I get the one more, so I should be able to make use of the triple threat right here. Yes, but barely.
What to do here?
Question is it worth it? And it looks like the answer is not really. So now we go ahead and pop the Maggie. So that way we get another once more to get a better positioning on our triple threat here. Because that should widen the cone, if only by a little. Wow, it's really just not enough to be able to get any of them. This guarantees the kill, though, which is all we're looking for, so get out of here, man.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
And we're stepping on the blue button. Not that we really needed to do that in the first place, but we're here now. Can I grab any of these guys with this? Light of a promise, maybe? Nah, they're just barely out of range. Feels bad, man. I might be able to light of a promise these guys, though. I can. She's gonna block it, but she will get turned this way. And then others can make use of that, which should be fine. Toshiro shouldn't be any danger over here. I don't think anybody can really hit him from there. Maybe they'll make use of an explosive, though I highly doubt it. They both jumped down, which is bad for them, because now they lost their resistance from being on high ground.
You've got this,
And I
Panther.
believe can tag both of these guys. They can. Wow, you're just barely out of range, huh? It's because you're not at full HP. You don't get that +2 movement.
All right, let's go.
You're not going to be able to make real use out of that. Can you just clean up these little guys right here for me, and then the others can go ahead and move on? Only my gun range is good enough? Yeah. Wow, they really moved just like 1 square out of range, so I couldn't hit them there? Really? That's rude, don't you think? Alright.
No mercy.
And can you clear both of these guys? You can clear one of them. What about with heavy fire? Can you hit both? You can not. Alright, go ahead and just tap them with Maggie. Joker can go ahead and get the 1 score here.
Here I go.
All right, let's go. What to do here?
Are you able to get back to the blue button at the very least? There we go.
So it's my turn.
That only opens this side of the blue buttons, though.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that opens only that side. I would still need the button press over here from somebody, which presumably will be better on Toshiro. Unfortunately, I can't actually reach it.
Show them our strength.
Oh, there we go. He's actually in range now.
Okay, we're down.
I don't think he's going to be able to reach the button this turn, though. Are you in the way, or can he just actually not make it this turn? He can't. That's unfortunate.
Now,
That's fine. We can have Joker go ahead and make his way over.
You'll be safe
Go
there.
ahead and pop a few of these while we're
all
here.
right, let's go.
Makoto, you're not going to be able to go anywhere else. That's fine. I'm not trying to open everything, man. I'm just trying to make a move. We'll put Makoto on this side, so that way she can keep triggering the umbrella lady as needed.
All right,
So that
let's
way
go.
we can keep flip-flopping it. Makoto's the only other one that can move. Sure, take that shot just so that way I stop getting the interaction proc.
That's perfect.
You can just chill. I don't even think Toshiro has to charge.
Ready.
3 turns. We should have plenty of time for this.
Here I go.
Shall we do
Alright, Toshiro, you just chill up top here. That's just for dropping that. This guy ran straight out of cover just to immediately get clapped. Like, why would you do this to yourself?
Persona!
Can it really hit? I doubt it can hit me from there, but we'll see.
Persona!
Alright, this fine. And it gets me to get him, but I think I'd rather use this.
Persona!
Gives them a little more health to live on, but we can have Anne use her voltage in order to get her over here quicker. Or we can have Joker use it to knock down the umbrella lady. Except she can't yet.
Whip 'em in the stick. Ready.
Although, if Makoto attacks from this range,
Nice position. You'll be
really?
well
That's
hit.
just enough range to make sure that... What was the... Oh, yeah, because I was stepping on that button. Okay.
All right.
I'll show no
Alright, so step on this one just to make sure that Anne can get through. Now you can step off of this button.
All right.
Can you actually grab him from up there?
Do this.
I think he's like right on the edge of it. Of course he is. 1 square off. Whoop. Here I can use my persona, but here I can't? Is it just because I'm in the doorway?
Persona!
It still gets me to get him, but I want the damage from it is the thing. So we can pop you right here, which gets you the range. It's not going to knock you down, but we can do this in order to get the knockdown.
Nice going, Queen.
And then we can go ahead and pull with this. Or we can have Joker do it, because he's going to get the once more anyways, due to how Phantom Judge works.
Now's the time.
Because it can break cover. It doesn't actually break the cover, but breaks enemy out of cover status. Probably a better way of putting that. Which then allows Makoto to go ahead and
Time to use my persona.
not clean them up just yet, but close. Joker, can you actually just get rid of them? Like if I just drop a Maggie on them, are they done? Almost.
What's that?
If I got a crit, that dude was probably dead.
I'll show no
But I
mercy.
didn't, so. Don't hit that button right now. Oh my, I'm just trying to go downwards, game. Where you like this? Yeah, there we go. More annoying than it needs to be, but that's okay. Go ahead and get him because he's farthest out of range. Toshiro can't reach. And can go ahead and tag him with the gun.
I let my guard down. That's how you do it.
And we made it. A bit more convoluted than that stage honestly needed to be, but
Think
that's
about the burn back there?
still only getting level 60 personas, which seems to suggest that we may even have another kingdom after this.